Hi guys, it's Lucy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going through all the things that I pack in my carry-on. Tonight I'm flying from Brisbane to Hong Kong, so it's about an 8.5-hour flight and it's an overnight flight. So I'm leaving at around 1 AM in the morning. So I'm going to show you all the things that I take with me and how I organise it and everything. And yeah, hopefully it's helpful for you for next time you go on a trip. First things first, the bag I take everything in. I use this one. This is just a really basic and simple kind of cloth fabric canvasy kind of bag. I bought this one from ASOS and I believe it is American Apparel. It's probably not available there anymore, but going for a fabric bag is what I would recommend. Now I do actually have another bag and it is a very big, beautiful, durable leather bag from Graphia. I want to say, I'll try and insert a picture, but while I love that bag, it doesn't fit my new laptop and I won't necessarily be using a backpack every day. It's not the kind of trip where I'm going to have a full backpack full of stuff every day. I'll probably just be taking a small kind of crossbody bag. And what's great about fabric bags like this is that they're really soft. When I don't want to use them and I want to take them on the train or something like that and I don't want to lug everything around in this massive bag, I can just roll it up and pop it in my suitcase. So that's why I went for this bag, because it doesn't really weigh much and it serves its purpose when I need it to, just for like my flights and stuff like that, but I don't necessarily need to kind of like cart it around everywhere else. First up, I have my laptop. He's new, he's a big boy, he's maybe a bit bigger than I would have liked, but he does all the things that I need it to do, like Premiere and Photoshop and stuff like that, so it's really helpful for uni and for stuff I do on the side as well. It's so big. I don't have a case for this yet, which I know is bad, but I'll probably buy one in Hong Kong because there's a lot of electronic shops there, so I'll probably grab one there and sort that out. And I figure like 1 day's worth of travel, especially in my carry-on, should be fine, and it should be okay. Sorry, it's probably not wise, but you know, it's okay. He's a durable boy, he's a big boy. And yeah, I'm going to take that with me, hopefully get some work done, but probably not. I'm probably just going to try and sleep and watch a movie, to be honest. To accompany that, I'm going to take the charger. Things like this, I always like to make sure I pack them in my carry-on with me, because in the case that my check-in luggage gets lost or is delayed or something like that, I want to be able to make sure I can like charge my laptop, to be able to like send emails and like figure things out and just have that kind of accessibility ready. So charger as well. Next up, I have my important documents folder. This is just like a document wallet with all the stuff I need. And in there, I also pack my passport. I'll probably take it out when I'm at the airport, but I just like to keep everything I need in this really bright pink obnoxious folder. I have things in here like accommodation stuff or like tickets that I need to print out. I just have that all ready so that I just have all the copies of everything I need to, just in case, you know, my phone stops working, stuff like that. I mean, I know it's probably really extra, but I like to keep all of that with me because that would be really crappy if I lost it. So that's all there, and just my little passport there and a little passport case from Fossil. I'm obsessed with this, it's so cute. But yeah, just another thing. So it's really bright pink, it's really easy to grab out when I'm going through customs and stuff like that. I know exactly where it is. In my front pocket, I have my wallet. Currently, it still doesn't have all my cards and all my details and stuff, or my driver's license or anything in there. It just has a travel card. And I have two travel cards. I have one that I keep in my carry-on and one that I keep in my check-in, just in case, you know, again, something happens to either of them. Anything that you have two of or anything that's really important, I like to split it up between the two, just in case. It's a good way to make sure all bases are covered. So in here I have just like my cards. I have a bit of Hong Kong cash, I want to get there. And I also have a membership card for Innisfree Hong Kong. I probably don't need this, but I figured I might pay a visit to Innisfree while I'm in Hong Kong, so I take that with me because otherwise it's pointless in just sitting here. So why not? And then I have a whole thing full of coins, and I think there's a combination of Hong Kong dollars and Japanese yen from last time I was there, which was ages ago. But yeah, just a bit of a mix there. I don't like to take a full wallet with me when I go traveling, but this is really handy, especially for somewhere like Japan, which is really cash based. You've got a big pouch for all your coins and you have a section for your cash as well. This was a really cheap wallet. I think I got it from Monkey in the UK when I was there. It's just really good because it's sort of like a cheap wallet. I don't mind if it's getting scratched up, kind of like tossed around a bit, and it can hold all the stuff I need. So just a little travel wallet there. Next up, just some tissues, just a packet of tissues. I just like to have them just in case. You never know if a bathroom could be out of toilet paper, stuff like that. And you know, airports sometimes can be dicey. You don't know when the last time been serviced. Everyone knows how much I love Minions. which is not at all, but that's okay. It's the tissues we had in the house, so just a little pack of tissues. I also have my headphones. These are just a pair of earbuds, and they're really pretty good for noise cancelling. Even if I'm not listening to music or a podcast or watching a movie, I do put my earphones in when I try and go to sleep on the plane, and then sometimes I'll even put the ones that they give you over it. I just find that that will give the best noise cancelling you can. So right down at the bottom I have one of my knitted jumpers. If you've seen my chew haul, this is one of the jumpers I got in that. It's quite a light pink jumper. Hong Kong is where I'm landing. It is not particularly cold, but it is definitely colder than Brisbane, which the last couple of days has been about like 35, 36 degrees. It's really hot and humid. And what I'm wearing on the plane is probably going to be not quite warm enough for when I land. I'm just gonna be wearing like a long sleeve shirt and a pair of like comfy pants. And I probably want a jumper just for when I land, and also because sometimes planes can get really cold. The also thing is that planes can get really hot. It really depends, so I like to kind of be prepared and like to wear a lot of thin layers because it's a lot more comfortable. Packing a jumper in your carry-on is also great if you want to use it as a pillow. It's just like a little bit of extra padding. You can wrap your pillow that you get on the plane in your jumper, so not only is it clean because it's like your jumper that you've brought with you, but also it's like a little bit of extra padding and you can kind of arrange it a bit nicer. So having a jumper like this is always really super handy to have on a plane, no matter what weather you're going in. Next up, another piece of electronics. I have my Belkin Pocket Power. I'm really excited to be working with Belkin on an upcoming post for Instagram, which is really exciting. And I've got one of their little pocket powers, which are their new kind of portable chargers. I always travel with a portable charger now, ever since I had one for my last big trip, which was to the UK. In Europe, I really found my portable charger invaluable. It was really awesome to stop my phone from dying when it was really cold and stuff like that. I grabbed this one, which is really lovely and small and pink, and it will charge your phone up to, I believe, 1.5 times. So that's really awesome, and yeah, I'm really excited to be working with them. This video isn't sponsored or paid for by them, but I just thought I would mention it because I do really value portable chargers, and I think they're really useful. And it comes with this little cord here as well, which is just like a little mini USB cord. Alrighty, next up in my bag we have an assortment of pouches. So now, I guess, what's the more, consider the more interesting part and the more like intriguing part, which are my two kind of like toiletry type bags. I'll start with this one. This little bag I actually got for free from Innisfree a while back in Hong Kong. I think I just bought over a certain amount, so I got this really nice bag full with samples. I took all the samples out, and it's an amazing travel bag because it's got all these different little like compartments in here. In this compartment here in the front, I just have some vitamins. These like little vitamin tablets that you can drop into like a bottle of water or something like that. I know that vitamin tablets probably don't do anything, and like the level of vitamins in them isn't enough, but I do find that they encourage me to drink more water. I think sometimes when you're on a flight and you're trying to chug down the water and you're really trying to stay hydrated, by like the third 600 ml bottle you're like feeling a little sick of water, or that's just me anyway. But this one kind of adds like a slight orange flavor, and it has a little bit of vitamins and stuff in it, so it makes it a little bit easier to drink. So I do try to keep these around, and you know, maybe there's a little bit of vitamin C that might help me out and try and stop me from getting sick. I don't know about that. Next up I keep something similar, which is Hydrolite. I just keep a couple of packets of this. Again, it's just something that you can pour into water, and it's proven to help with your like hydration and stuff like that. This is what you take if you're really sick and you have food poisoning or something and you need to be rehydrated. You take one of these because it helps the hydration and stuff like stay in your body, I think. I don't know, science, not me. But these are really good as well. I don't plan on getting sick, but I do keep some of these with me as well in case I'm feeling a bit sick on the plane or I want to stay hydrated. This is really helpful as well. The rest of this stuff is kind of boring. I'm just taking some like Panadol and like Nurofen, stuff like that, that, you know, again, I might need and I might want, and I don't necessarily want to wait for my check-in baggage to have, especially if I start feeling a bit sick or a bit headachy on a flight. Again, I probably won't, but you really do have to be careful. And again, if you lose your check-in luggage and you don't have any of that kind of stuff, that can be a bit stressful. So I just like to have it in there. Any kind of prescription medication, like if you're on the pill and stuff like that, I do take that in here as well, because I think it's important to take that with you, because if you lose your check-in baggage and then you don't have your pill and stuff with you, that can be a really stressful experience. Depending on what country you go to, they may not even have the kind of medication that you want, or it may be very difficult for you to get. I know in Hong Kong, it's somewhat easy to get the pill, and you can even get it over the counter, I think. But in Japan, I believe it's a little bit more difficult to get prescription medication, and I don't want to have to deal with that if I lose it. So I keep some of my prescription medication here, and I keep some of it in my check-in. Like I was talking before, I like to split it up just so I make sure all my bases are covered. So that's that there. So this is a clear plastic pouch from Mecca Cosmetica. I do take a plastic bag with me just in case, because I've had times where I think that like I've covered all the regulations and I've checked the website and it seems like I'm all good to go, but then like at security it's a different story. So do take a plastic bag just in case, so you can put all your toiletries in it. But this is all my skincare and stuff that I need to take on my flight, and all my liquids are in here too. So let me unzip it. So this is like the more boring side. This is where I keep my nose spray. I would keep it, I'll probably move it to the other bag with all my medication and stuff because I don't really need it, but because it's a liquid, I have to put it in my liquids thing. This is just a nose spray. I found out that I have some kind of allergies, which is fun because I didn't know I had them until like this year. So this is just like a nose spray to clear my sinuses and stuff for the plane. It's kind of boring, you probably don't need it, it's just me, haha. I used to keep my toothbrush and like a little toothbrush head. I am the kind of person where I find it really difficult to get off to sleep or to relax if I haven't brushed my teeth. I find it really hard to sleep properly without brushing my teeth. So I keep a toothbrush, and with that I also keep a mini toothpaste. And this is a really nice toothpaste, which maybe that's weird to say, but this is a Marvis toothpaste in Jasmine Mint, which is a nice flavour. I don't know, it's a nice toothpaste. I feel special when I use it. I feel like a fancy toothpaste lady, and that's great. So that was the more shallow side of my pouch. Now on this sort of like deeper side of the pouch, I have a few things. First off, I just have some hand sanitizer. This one's from Soap and Glory. Any hand sanitizer is really what I like to take, just to keep fresh, keep clean, and before I do any like skincare and stuff like that, I want to make sure my hands are clean and I'm not like putting germs onto my face. Hand sanitizer. Along with that, I will also have like a little hand cream. I don't normally use hand cream. I feel like people think that like hand cream is like not for young people, but on a flight, like my hands get super like gross and dry. So I do like to keep a hand cream as well. And I will like multi-purpose use this on like dry elbows or anything else that's like feeling a little crackly. So that's good too. Next up, I've talked about this before. This is the Sim 37 Miracle Rose Cleansing Stick. This is the cleanser I will take with me on my flight. I don't wear makeup to the airport. I'm just not really that person, especially on a night flight. Maybe on like a, you know, short daytime flight, something like that, but on like an overnight flight, I just don't wear it. I just feel like it's a hassle and I don't want to keep it on. I want to keep my skin as clean as possible because there's all this recycled air and stuff in the plane anyway, so you're already battling that, so you might as well try and like keep it as your skin as protected as possible. So what I will usually do is I will wear like moisturizer and stuff to the airport, but before I go to sleep on a plane, I will do like a skincare routine. This, number one, helps me to like calm down and think it's bedtime because I'm like treating my skin, and also I just like to make sure I've given my skin like another proper clean while I'm on the airplane, just in case, because you know things can get gross, your flight can get delayed, so I always like to have this with me. And then also in the morning I can choose to cleanse my face again if it's feeling like really greasy. I can like refresh. Along with that, I'm taking my NYX Rêve de Miel lip balm. This is a very thick lip balm. It's very hydrating and moisturizing. I really like this. It is very thick. It's not like a wear it all the time kind of balm, but it's really great for getting dry lips, which I do get. And you can even use this balm like if you're like getting noses getting kind of sore and stuff like that. So it's very thick balm that's really great for things like flights. While I used to take like a toner and like a moisturizer and like minis or samples on the flight, I don't really feel the need to do that because I'm like carting them around with me. So this time I'm just taking this sheet mask from A by Bomb. This is their Superpower Baby Doll mask. So this comes with an eye serum, a brightening cream, and a mask that you put on top. Yes, I am the crazy lady on the plane who does the face masks. I'm sorry. I just like to keep my skin looking fresh. But so this is really good because I can like leave this on while I'm asleep, and this will kind of like continually hydrate my skin for like a solid hour or something like that. Just trying to get the hydration where I can. So with that, that is all for my what's in my carry-on video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what kind of things you pack in your carry-on, what your carry-on tips are, because I'd love to hear them. I will be doing a couple more flights, so anything I can pick up in between then will be great. Another thing I wanted to mention was to stay tuned for some vlogs. I'm gonna try and vlog. We'll see how it goes. I'm definitely gonna try and make some kind of content. It will depend what it is and how comfortable I am with vlogging because it's the first time I'm going to do it, but I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm feeling okay about it. So we'll see how that goes. I'm really looking forward to giving that a try. And I have some surprises coming up for my vlogs and content in general across YouTube and Instagram. So I'm really excited about some of the plans I have. And yeah, I will see you around. You will see me around. You will see me going around the world. Kind of, not really, just to Hong Kong and Japan. And I'll catch you on the other side of my flight. Thank you so much for watching as always. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!